Hello, everybody. How you doing? I know for some of you it's already Monday. Hello from wherever you are. Oh my goodness. I definitely told OBS to put you guys in there, but it seems to think I didn't mean it. There we go. Okay, as soon as you popped up, the game went into like energy saver mode. I think that's kind of funny. Hey, Chad, did you guys did you notice? Today's a Splatfest. And yeah, I totally missed it. I ended up going on earlier just to record those 2 videos and do 2 quick matches before I got here. And I thought, you know, I could stream Splatoon today, but I promised Pokemon. So, we're playing Pokemon. But, if anyone is curious, I would have been Team Rabbit. Well, I was Team Rabbit. I did 2 matches. I mean, you know, it's a Splatfest. You don't miss them if you can avoid it. But at the same time, like, where are we? What are we doing? We're at a very compelling point in the story, because now we're dragging around this green goober as we go chasing down bullies with masks. You prefer Splatoon? You prefer Splatoon to Pokemon? There's a sentence that I didn't think I'd ever hear. So, yeah, if you weren't here last time, we've determined the truth about Ogrepon, which is that a bunch of bigots chased her and her trainer out of town, and to this day they still think that the bullies were the good guys because bigotry wrote history in this region, and it just kind of explains everything you need to know about why Carmine is like that. And to another degree also why Kieran is like that. So this thing is adorable, and hopefully you guys are having a good day. Because I'm doing pretty well. I've got plenty of rest, which I needed. And so I feel well energized as we take this on. Let's see. I'm glad you're feeling better from your cold, Booma. That's a big one. Because it's never fun to be ill. Food time? I ate beforehand. Don't worry. I ate beforehand. So we've got Crescendo, Sunshine, Victoria, Snoodle, Grandsmith, who has finally evolved, and Soul, who still needs to evolve. And you beat the base Pokemon Violet. Alright, Starly. So we are in pretty good... We're all making progress. Oh, and in case you guys are curious, I now have a dozen Meloetta that are ready to find new homes. So maybe at some point during the stream we can take care of that. Dusclops evolves by trading with a Reaper Cloth. I will keep that in mind. No, I did not say that. I did not say that, Rose. So I'm the Paldean Champion, the sequel. It's true. Whoops, I don't even know what button I pushed. But now the game is not responding. What? But I must have accidentally turned on online mode. Yeah, there we go. I can now bring infinite Meloetta. I've opened the portal. So enjoy that. I promise not to abuse that new power. Let's check the map and see where the next Pokemon we get to go beat up is. Let's see. Let's zoom. Okay, well not... Oh my gosh. I guess we do need to zoom that far out. Hey. If I'm zooming over here, I want you to zoom in over here. Come over here. Ah. Fine, I'll just really quickly rush the map down. There we go. Alright. Set that as the destination. We can't fly over there, so we have got a ways to go. Do we want to go back through the cave? Sure. No, it's not how the map works. You're right. But it should be, in my extremely opinionated opinion. You know what? We can take a ride. You know, one thing that's universal about me, no matter which Pokemon game I'm playing, is I always look for the fastest way to get from Destination A to Destination B. I mean, okay, let's be clear. Let's be clear. I do that... I do that as long as I'm not distracted, which I'm distracted all the time, so, you know. But if I'm not distracted, I love how... Oh, there's just so much stuff. Wow, look at that tiny little Tynamo. That's a little dude right there. Alright, anyways, we're going this way. This is... Nope, we're not going this way. Go back. Go back. Ogerpon's like, yeah, I'm not following you in there. Excuse me, Swinub. Not interested. Oh, I missed this last time. There we go. Ow. Well, I tried jumping over the Goomy. Oh yeah, they do block Miraidon through that area. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? No, Crescendo should be fine for this. Yeah. But yeah, I did a lot of work over the weekend to see if I could accomplish my goal of Mini Mellow, and I did. And okay, all right, Weavile, sure, let's go. Have I even caught you yet? Yeah, I thought so. I was gonna say U-turn or Drain Punch will do the trick. Let's go with Drain Punch. Oh, okay. Well, it's got the speed advantage. Wadoop, are you in the pro Goomy camp? Goomy's a pretty great design. It takes a lot of work to make it battle ready, but yeah, Crescendo's punch animation just kind of looks like she slapped you, just like whoosh. Hey, stop behaving like that. Like that's what it looks like. Wow, look at that. That's a whole Quagsire. That's just the whole Quagsire just vibing right there. And Ogerpon can't decide if she can swim or not. I just want to talk. We do love Goomy. Oh, Grunch has been summoned. All right, hang on. Meloetta, it's a Quagsire. You don't need to beat the tar out of it. It's okay. You can be gentle. I'm gonna say it, guys. I don't think they're gonna be gentle. But hey, it could be worse. It could be Atoria. What if it had been Atoria? Here, sing it a lullaby. Oh, that wasn't actually as effective as I thought, but it did put Quagsire to sleep. Thanks to Serene Grace. I just gotta say, it's interesting to see the water layer just immediately vanish under you. Look at that. That's just kind of funny. Also, not to flex or anything, but did you guys notice we don't need a cushion to stand on when we battle over water? We'll just hang out in the air. We don't mind. We don't even need to be a flying type to do it. I'm not bragging or anything. Why do you ask? All right, U-turn. And that finishes that fight. Okay, well, I'll admit I was kind of wondering if there'd be something else going on with that encounter. Also, I think I've gotten lost. Well, not lost, but that is a whole Gyarados. What are you doing in here? Oh, okay, well. And it knows Intimidate. Don't they all? Go. There's no Cat 6 in that room? That's interesting. Ooh, hydro pump. Okay. Crescendo just walked off hydro pump, so that's fun. Let's go with Relic Song. See if you put this one to sleep too. No. I'll tell you this. There, you know, if you'd started there, that would have probably made a little more sense. I think we can catch this one. Yeah, that's a long ways to. That's a long ways to go. All right, let's try a luxury ball on this Gyarados. 1, 2, 3. Spite. Okay. Oh. And now you guys know what we sound like when we faint. Alright, Aetoria. We were going with the Mercy route, but now you have a very straightforward goal. Oh, that's why we love Aetoria. They can use Intimidate on a Gyarados. You got a Pokemon that's fueled by pure spite and rage, and it sees Aetoria, and even it's like, oh crumb, I made a mistake. Alright, we'll revive Crescendo. You can only use Thrash. Alright. Draining Kiss, let's get this over with. Yeah. We had a discussion the other day about what Aetoria's true ability is, and we agreed that it's Rivalry. Except, unlike most Pokemon with Rivalry, Aetoria just hates everyone. Not just the opposite sex, just all genders. Crescendo wants to learn roleplay. I mean, I'm gonna resist the urge to make some kind of self-aware joke. And Crescendo's like, actually, maybe I don't want roleplay. Yeah, what does roleplay even do? The user mimics the target completely, copying the target's ability. Okay, so it's just Trace, but as a move. Yeah, I'm with you, Crescendo. I don't think you need this. How many war crimes? Hey, Aetoria's been very much under my supervision. So, not very many, even if otherwise they would have. Oh, that was weird. Did you guys see that? We just briefly lost Miraidon. Wait, can we jump up this? Oh. Can we climb this tunnel? Oh, there we go. Okay, we gotta get out of this cave. No. Nope, not fighting with you. Not in the mood. Get us out of here. Okay. I just slammed poor Miraidon's face into a wall. Sorry. There we go. Aw, see a Vulpix. How cute. Now let's see. Why is there a ladder? Look at the size of that ladder. Whoa, hey. Watch it there. Okay. Alright, that might be the funniest animation I've seen in the game so far. Sure. Sure, let's go with that. Not everybody has a Miraidon. No, I know. I'm just chuckling because how do I put this without sounding mean? I'm surprised that Game Freak had the foresight to put in a piece of geometry that doesn't assume you have Miraidon. That's probably the best way I could put that. I'm surprised they went out of their way to add a ladder with the assumption that maybe you wouldn't use Miradon to just deal with that. Alright, we're gonna go Drain Punch because Crescendo doesn't want to use a potion. Alright. Toyota made a Miradon. Oh yeah, I think I remember that. This is a pretty sturdy rock. Toyota made a Miradon, and Yamaha made a Meloetta. No. I don't think that's officially true. Whoops, we're sliding. Can we, let's see if we can scale this way. Yeah, that punch move does look very funny the way it's animated. It really does. Oh, oh, oh. So, you guys are probably aware, while I was in Japan, I picked up a copy of Pokemon Legends Arceus, and I was thinking it might be fun to play that on stream sometime in the future, although I will admit, the inability to import Meloetta does slightly decrease the enthusiasm, because that would have been a fun campaign to just do with just all the Meloetta that I've been summoning to this world, but, you know, can't have everything. Oh, this one Terra stylizes. That's why it looks like that. Took me a second. I heard it's a pretty solid title. And since I was able to buy it at a discount, I thought, why not? Ogerpon, you are the world's most impressive climber. Well, I have to get a copy of Pokemon Scarlet first, which I have not yet done. And I have to get a copy of Princess Peach. And to be honest, I have spent enough on stuff, Nintendo-related stuff, video game-related stuff over the last couple of months that I'm beginning to be like, okay, I need to actually start budgeting. Too much gathering for your taste? Oh, that was weird. The whole world just suddenly blipped in and out of existence for a hot second there. I feel like I should be slapping an epilepsy warning on some of this stuff. Let's see. Oh, hey look, a Ralts! Aren't you cute? Do we have... I think we've caught one of these, I think. Have we? I like how your trainer immediately dashes back, like, oops, I made a mistake. Okay, we already have. So, let's just use Psychic. Y'all know what you're in for when you click on the stream? What does that mean? Now I'm curious. Excuse me, I might sneeze. Okay, I did sneeze. Sorry. Blah. Okay, let's try a quick ball. I think Atoria would appreciate it if we didn't just go straight for punching the lights out on this thing. Into the ball with you. Critical capture, alright. Sorry, I was trying not to sneeze in your ear. Sure, we'll name it. just sneezed, but I think naming it Sneezy might be a little bit too Seven Dwarves-y, don't you think? Well, I would still prefer to warn you if the game is going to explode. Hey, speaking of games, I did get my hands recently on a new title. I don't know. We'll name it Gerber. Anyways, have you guys ever heard of a game called Popful Mail? It was originally developed by, I want to say, Nihon Falcom. I might be mispronouncing that or putting an N where there's an M. But it was originally released for the PC-88, and then it got a port for the Super Nintendo, and then it got a port for the Sega CD. And the Sega CD port contains... Oh, hello, Oricorio. I didn't even see you there, sorry. But apparently we haven't caught one yet, so, wait. Really? We haven't? Weird. Okay, let's see if a quick ball works. Anyways, the game released on several different consoles, but the only reason it released in the United States was because a company named Working Designs localized it. However, localizing it meant rewriting the entire script, adding... oh. Hang on a sec, let's read this. The elegant, attractive dance of these Oricorio is popular with adults, but the Oricorio themselves are hard to find. Well, we accidentally just body slammed that one, so let's name it. What do you guys want to name the bird? And while you're deciding, I'll tell you the rest of my little thing. So, the game was released by Working Designs, and the thing about Working Designs is they always liked to change the scripts and, like, add their own quote-unquote style, and then they had a habit of making the games way harder than they were when they were originally released. But, as it turns out, somebody has created a patch for the English version of the game that brings it back to the difficulty level set in the original Japanese release. I like Tango, we'll go with that. So, the moral of the story is that I have found a way to play Popful Mail without dealing with Working Designs' inflated difficulty, because everybody agrees that that game was made nigh unplayable by their insistence on difficulty adjustments. And so I've been wondering if that'd be a fun thing to stream. Now, granted, it was made in the 90s, and like I said, the developer, the company that worked on it, Working Designs, had a habit of throwing in their own humor, so there's probably going to be some jokes in there that don't land. And it's also the 90s, so they may even say a couple of things that, you know, aren't really considered all that appropriate by today's standards. But I did get a chance to play a little bit of it recently, and it looked pretty, and it was kind of charming. It's an RPG style game, but it's got some full motion video with like anime style illustration, so it's telling a story in a sort of comedic sense. Plus, it's part platformer, so it's part RPG, part platformer. Kind of an interesting combination, honestly. Oh yeah, this guy. I didn't expect to arrive here so quickly. Alright, well, hang on, before we go and fight with it. Who do you guys want to put in charge of fighting this guy? I'm gonna auto-heal you real quick, Crescendo. It's a little obscure piece of gaming history, but I thought between the patch I was able to find and the fact that the game has never been re-released on any other platform since the Sega CD. Really? You guys would just want to open straight up with Atoria? Okay, well, I mean, let's see. Poison Psychic, huh? That would make them... I don't know, that would make them kind of immune to Atoria's more dangerous blows. In fact, it would kind of make them I think the only Pokemon here that would have something resembling a type advantage might be Soul, but Soul is the least leveled one of the bunch, so I'm not sure. You know what? Let's try Sunshine. And before we continue, let's save. Just in case I need to. Although I don't anticipate this thing's actually going to pose much of a challenge. They've all kind of been pushovers so far. That huge head must mean it's Monkey Dory. I'm glad nobody says that. That huge head must mean it's Jelloetta. Because, like, I know my head is bigger than the rest of me, but jeez. Yeah, that's right. We already beat up your bird friend. And we'll friggin' do it again. Aetoria could probably one-shot Okie Dokie. You're probably right. But I want to see how Sunshine does. And if he does pick on Sunshine, well, then I'll bring out Aetoria and wipe the floor with him. Poison fight? Oh. Wait, did I misread? I thought you said it was Poison Psychic. Were you trying to tell me something else? Alright, well that didn't last very long. I know a few... I'm not reading right? Well, I'm trying. The one I'm fighting is Psychic Poison. Okay. Oh, okie dokie, right. We're fighting Monkey Dory. Now I'm with you. Now I'm with you. Okay. For a hot second, I was like, what? Let's see. Dig or Sucker Punch? I'm feeling Sucker Punch. Can't you feel the sunshine? You can feel it sucker punching you right in the face. Oh, interesting. Oh, it's going for a stat boost move, huh? Alright. Well, now it's going to be paralyzed. I gotta be honest, Starly, I still don't know where that came from. Alright, well, we'll try Dig instead. Nice. That did pretty well. Someone's got a weakness. Yes, Carmine, that is how Pokemon battles work. I was gonna say, if it's gonna do stat boosting moves instead of attacking moves, then I will just spend my time lining up other moves that don't require some of the more expectant maneuvers. Alright. So, what's next? 3 ears? That's interesting. Sludge Wave. Alright, we're going with Poison. Focus Sash, but it one-shotted Sunshine, so yeah, Morpeko's going down too. They're both done. Alright. Alright. Astonish doesn't do very much, so even if I gave it to Grandsmith, I don't think it would. Well, could try Bulldoze. But with the Psychic type moves, that doesn't make me feel overwhelmingly confident. And Aetoria doesn't have the weaponry to necessarily deal with this as effectively. Sort of tempted to try Soul. What do you think, chat? The nice thing is it won't do anything until I decide, so, you know, at least I have some time to choose. Alright, Soul, you're up. Looks like we both had ghosts in mind. Alright. I'm gonna Terrastalize because changing us to a Steel type will make it that much harder for our opponent. Psychic types don't have much power against Steel, and they have almost no... let's see. And Poison moves have no effect on Steel, so let's switch over to Steel type and hit it up with Hex. Finally, I'm actually using this move with some mechanic with some degree of strategy in mind. Shadow Ball, huh? Oof. Carmine is struggle bussing. Alright, we got it to about halfway there. Up next is Mighty Anna. Oh, that feels familiar. This relentless attack does massive damage to a target affected by status conditions. Does it, though? Alright, let's try Phantom Force. Crunch. Careful, you might get poisoned. Soul cannot be affected by it, though. It might one-shot everything Carmine has, but Soul can tank it because of that Steel typing. Soul's carrying the team, chat! Up next is Swadloon. Carmine's running out of options here. Whew. Looks like I'm on my own. Oh, now it's raining. Nasty plot. Shadow Ball does squat because I'm not within range. Here we go again. Here comes Shadow Ball. This time I can't dodge it. Alright. No type disadvantages. Decent special defense. Crescendo, you're up. If I change forms, I'll just put myself in a weaker position. It's gotta be Psychic. That's not nearly enough. Sludge Wave. Can I avoid it? Nope. That Sludge Wave is kind of ruining my day. It's only gonna work once. I could try reviving Soul. If I could even get a turn in. Hey, Undies. This thing puts up more of a fight than I thought it would. So the question becomes, do I spend this turn trying to revive another Pokemon? Or do I hope that these last two can tank the hits? I don't think I have any full revives on me. Oh, I do. Just one. But who would it be good on? I'd give it to Soul, but Soul won't be able to hide behind that Terastallization a second time. I better see this through. Come on, speed type. You can use Sludge Wave again? Finally, the paralysis actually did something. I was beginning to think it never would. There you go, Snoodle. A crit just when we needed it. Whew. Carmine, you got one-shotted on all but one of your teammates. I don't think you get to make any comments. Well, at least Ogerpon got their mask back. We'd, probably better heal up. Hey, how you doing, Undies? We're just, that was actually a pretty tough fight, to be honest. Huh. Huh. The entire team appears to have revived itself. That's convenient. Well, I probably didn't play that as strategically well as I could have, but to be fair, I expected Paralysis to actually do something for us, and I think it, canceled out one turn? It didn't even give us a speed advantage sometimes, like, oof. This thing is, no pushover. Alright, well. Why don't they do what more often, Luma? Alright, so the last one I think is way up here. Yeah. And I'm gonna guess he's gonna be... He's probably gonna be the strongest one in theory, but I think we'll just break out Atoria at the very beginning. Because I don't know about you guys, but after that little experience, I feel like punishing the next one of these things that I encounter. Let's get some flight in. Ah, you got ad slapped. They can heal by themselves instead of using items. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I remember in Gen 1, that was never the case. And the only reason I'm talking to her now is because I do need to reheal or refill that Terastallization. It might have already been refilled, but I don't want to assume. Alright. Try holding a Pokeball up close to your face. It'll make you look super cute. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the additional emotes, Pokemon Center. Yeah, the camera angle on there never looks quite right, to be honest. Alright, do I have any treasures to sell? I do. A fair number of them, actually. Nice. It's a decent chunk of change. Now, let's see. I would like to buy probably some more quick balls, to be honest. Are we running low on any of these? I don't think we are. Whoa, hey. Controller. What you doing? Oh, the heal ball. Or as I'd like to call it, the why are we using that ball? I feel like now that you have instant access to your box at all times, the quick ball has been, or not the quick ball, the heal ball has been rendered completely useless. Because now if you put a Pokemon in it, like, it's, it's already, it's already healed. So, like, what's the point? Okay. Right, like, I don't understand the point of using the heal ball anymore, to be honest. I mean, I guess it does look cute. You might use it just for that. I'm sure it also provides, like, some Pokemon breeding attribute stat thing, but I don't know. I was gonna say, is there anywhere close by that I can fly? There is, okay. I was gonna say, we'll save ourselves a little time. Okay, I need you guys to know I'm not currently touching the controller. That's just Joy-Con drift, so I guess I'm gonna have to replace another one pretty soon. I feel like Pokemon has become the Star Wars of video game franchises. Like, nobody criticizes the franchise more heavily than its own fans. Whoops. There we go. Oh, that was... Hey, we got 2 net balls. Woohoo. Got another revive. That's convenient. Okay, there's too many shinies. I need to go and focus. Oh, I ran into someone. Oh, it's the Rock again. It's Rockman. And Sunshine is in charge, which... Sure, let's go with Dig. And it used Explosion. Okay. I'm really glad I used Dig. I just gotta say. I was just like, I'll dig underground. And immediately it's like, what if I explode? You're like, do you have to go with that option? Like, do you have an alternative? No? Okay. Just self-detonate? Alright, sure. No, seriously, stop doing that. I might switch controllers and just place an order sometime this weekend. Nintendo's definitely lost money on this set of Joy-Cons, because I bought this at a Best Buy like years ago, and I've had them like repaired like 5 times now. And one of them they had to replace completely because they lost the other one, like UPS managed to destroy it somehow. Just couldn't handle it, opponent. Was like, no, I know you're gonna use Dig. I'm not emotionally prepared for this. Self-destructs immediately. By the way, did you guys know I have a Splatoon green Joy-Con now? Just the green one, not the pink one that matches. And the reason for that is literally because the gray one that I had got destroyed in the mail. Oh, hey, it's a Mudbray. I keep forgetting to take Sunshine out of the front of the lineup. Enjoy your food, Starly. Alright, we'll go with Sucker Punch. Which brings up its defense. Uh-oh. How about Fire Fang? Okay, so every physical attack is going to bring up its defense. Ow. Well, that could have gone better. Victoria, do you mind just standing there a minute? Thanks. I gotta revive Sunshine since, you know, that happened. Alright. Now let's see. Bag. Revive. Here you go. Ba-ba-da-ba. Another earthquake, huh? Of course, now that brings up my defense. Oh, I do love using the opponent's ability against them. That is definitely a fun trick. Anyways, thanks for the HP refill. Now get out of my sight. Victoria had way too much fun with that. You could tell just by looking. Alright, now let's see. I saw... this is what I wanted. This one shiny object. That's all I was here for. Wasn't trying to get into a fight with a donkey. That just kind of happened. Aw. Guys, look at the size of this hound. Look at the size of this Houndour. He's so small. There's a baby. Gaz Goldie, welcome to the stream. Make yourself at home. We're just getting ready to take on the last of the so-called Loyal 4. Or Loyal 3. Why did I say 4? Loyal 3. The last fight was actually kind of a challenge, but we think this one will be easier because we have Atoria, who is our Gardevoir with a serious passion for dissolving the hopes and dreams of all opposition. I am being chased down by this thing. Do you mind? I'm just trying to pick up shiny objects. What is your... Chill out. It's okay. Gaz will be. The loser 3. Yeah, we're not a fan of them. Alright, since you wanted to fight so badly, here's my dog that can also fight. And apparently we haven't even caught one of you yet, so let's see if we can fix that problem. Get in the ball. 1, 2, 3... Click. Okay, well that solves that problem. Do I have any tips on completing the Pokedex? I don't know. In my case, I mostly just have a bunch of high-level Pokemon and wander around throwing quick balls at everything that breathes. Upon hearing its eerie howls, other Pokemon get the shivers and head straight back to their nests. Yeah, False Swipe too. If you have a Pokemon that can use False Swipe, like Absol, for example, that will help immensely. Because unless you're up against a Ghost type, it works on everything. And it makes sure that it makes sure that the Pokemon always has at least 1 HP. Alright. So that's another one for the Dex. Click. Hey, we don't have Houndour either. Ah, I should have caught that Houndour when we spotted it. Well, I'm sure we'll get another chance. They're not super uncommon after all. Sandshrew. Timber. Come on, I know I just saw one. Nose Pass. Excuse me. Ah, there we go. Another shiny. How do I get the upgraded bike? Oh. Mostly by, just completing the main storyline objectives. The more storyline objectives you do specifically with Arven, the more abilities your, Miraidon or... What's the other one's name? But yeah, the Arven path. That will do the trick. Let's just throw another quick ball at it. 1, 2, 3, click. Perfect. Alright. Grand Smith has also leveled up. So now, let's make a slight adjustment here. We're gonna auto-heal Sunshine. And I'm gonna move Aetoria out to the top. Because I think Aetoria would enjoy nothing more than beating the tar out of our next opponent. Don't you guys agree? I could be wrong, but I feel like that would give Aetoria a distinct degree of enjoyment. Okay, well that's a new camera angle. Game? Okay, I don't even know what angle that's supposed to be. Moonblast him, sure. It's tightening its focus. Oh. Well, here's a Moonblast. Focus on that. That might have been a little mean, but it was funny. Okay, anyways. Nope, nope, don't fall. There we go. Zoom, zoom. There we go. There's so many little shiny things that I gotta, like, I feel compelled to pick up as many of them as I see. I like how that one was like, actually, I don't want to fight. Hey, is that a trainer? I haven't seen a trainer, like, just standing around for a while. Hey, you want to fight? This is a corrupt, but you only know judo? Well, you know. We're being challenged by a black belt. Who sent out okay. Aetoria. Aetoria, you don't need to destroy its life, okay? Just, you know, just send it packing, that's all. Okay, fine. Oh, a crit, sure! Just throw a crit at it, why don't you? Aetoria, I said the goal was to faint, not murder. Up next is Girder. Sure. I feel like I owe this trainer compensation for what I'm about to do. It's not your fault, Black Belt. You just happened to encounter spite in a dress. Anyways. Thanks for the battle and the money. Mostly the money. Wait, hold on. Oh, nice. Hey, there's another trainer kid over there. See, now... Now this area is just rich with interactives. Where's Ogre Pond? Trying to figure out the trajectory I'm going for. You know, I think we're just going to ignore this guy. And, yeah. We're going to go this way. No. There you go. Wait. Excuse me? Ogre Clan? Oh, I guess that means we still gotta fight. Okay, Kanemitsu, do you not see who is standing on your immediate left? Like, did you not connect those dots? I like how she ran away. Like, I don't want to be a part of this. Oh, it's Ninetales! I love Ninetales. Well, it's no longer raining. Or maybe it is raining. Okay, it's raining and it's sunny? Sure. I guess the rain is purely cosmetic. We haven't actually fought a fire-type Ninetales yet. So, and it's level 75. Alright, this NPC's not playing around. Let's try Psychic. Okay, it's got the speed advantage, that's for sure. And it's no slouch. Ah, but its special defense is down, so... Will-o'-the-wisp. But Aetoria dodged it, so no burn for us. Question is, will it try it a second time? Yep. This time we did get burned. Your phone was playing the stream in the background. Oh, hey, thanks. Alright, we're gonna have to deal with Aetoria's burn in a moment, but that shouldn't be too hard. I like how the flame showed up, like, immediately as Aetoria did the little victory. Did all of... I didn't touch anything to do with Rose, no. I don't see Rose in the... I don't see Rose in the list, so I'm not sure what that would be about. But I don't see any messages from her, so somebody must... Oh, no, I do. Let's see. User actions. Maybe if I throw a mention. Twitch might have also broke the chat on Android, I've been told. Or according to Luma here. Okay, up next is Shiftry. Shiftry. That's a dark type, if I'm not mistaken. Let's try Moonblot. Oh, it's just gonna self-destruct immediately. Oh, okay. Sure. Well, that takes Aetoria down. Wow, that was just pure spite. Did you guys see that? That NPC blew up their own Pokemon just to keep Aetoria out of the fight. Alright. Well, let's revive Aetoria, because... Explosion? Seriously? Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, to be honest. Flamethrower, huh? This thing seems to really enjoy status conditions. Wow. Alright, well that takes Crescendo down. I feel like I might regret this, but I'm gonna try it. Wait. Of course, if it just uses Flamethrower again, then we're doomed anyway, but we'll see what happens. Well, the problem is I don't have any faster Pokemon. I really don't. Like, I don't have anything faster than Chandelure. The only Pokemon that might have been faster would have been Aetoria. No, that's not nearly as effective as I needed it to be. Welcome back, Rose. Still not sure what happened there, but hey, glad you're back. Alright, I already know I'm gonna faint for this one. Yep. Well, this NPC is no pushover, I'll tell you that. Alright, Sunshine, let's see if Sucker Punch does us any good. There we go. Maybe that can save us. Or maybe Sunshine will just die instantaneously. That could also happen. Good grief. I'm beginning to think maybe my team's not very well balanced. Alright, that takes care of Chandelure. Sheesh. Up next is Lilligant. Huh. Lilligant, huh? Alright. Snoodle, you're up. Guess we'll find out which one of us is faster. Huh. I feel, yeah, I was gonna say, it's gonna be faster this time. Oh, brother. Well, I'm doing my best. I think this NPC might take us out. Yeah, we're done. Sorry to set you up for the sacrifice play, Granny Smith. Alright, now it's confused. That might actually do us... That might actually help us out. Maybe, just maybe. Pedal dance again, huh? There we go. Alright. We got some cleaning up to do. I shouldn't be fighting the masked ones, right? Well, how was I to know that? They're just standing out there in the open. Well, I beat them anyway, so good for me, I guess. Well, hey, you know what? At least I did it. It counts, right? I think it counts. Avoid them in the future until my team is... Well, yeah. I mean, the plan isn't to go back and do that again. But hey, you know, at least we made it. Oh, man. Yeah, that was pretty funny, not gonna lie. Just wait till Itoria reaches level 100. I mean, you know, eventually. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna go out of my way to have that happen a second time if I can avoid it. That was plenty intense enough. Thank you very much. Alright, and then we'll throw out some... Oh, we don't even have regular potions. Okay, that's funny, actually. I didn't realize that. At least we survived, right? That's, you know, that's all you can hope for sometimes. Alright, and now we should take care of Itoria, who definitely had to do all of the heavy lifting at the end there. Alright. Let's save. Oh, man. Alright, well, it's about that time, chat. I'm gonna take my first break, and I will see you again in a couple of minutes. Oh my gosh. I'm just like, oh, it's another NPC. No, it's not just another NPC. It's, yeah, cool. See you in a bit. found oranges. Well, I didn't find oranges. I guess I found oranges. I had oranges, and I found that I had the oranges. I have oranges. I do. I really do. Ow. Rose, I've never eaten anything I found off the street. Okay, well, there was that one time, but whatever. We don't talk about that one. Alright, so, now that I've, learned the hard way that the NPCs with the masks are not just regular NPCs to fight with. Let's, the BRB song name? Oh, that is Level Select from Mighty Switch Force. It's one of Jake Kaufman's compositions. You might know him for, a whole bunch of games, but probably Shantae is one of them. Because, he worked with Way Forward for quite a while. Alright. Speaking of which, did you guys notice that Way Forward is working with Atari now on a sequel to Yar's Revenge? Yar's Revenge! Like, that game was made in I want to say, 82? For the Atari 2600, and it was basically a top-down view of an alien bug shooting a shield and trying, like, it was an interesting little game, very avant-garde, I guess. But this isn't even a remake, Luma. Like, this is just a straight-up sequel. But considering how the original game didn't have, like, a whole lot of lore to it, I'm like, how did you choose to expand by getting the Shantae people to make a Metroidvania based off of Yar's Revenge? Like, Atari, what are you doing? I don't know. I still like Centipede. So, you know. Alright. So, anyways. You gave the battle everything that you had in you. Yeah, I noticed. Because you definitely made my life difficult. Oh, that could get really irritating really fast. You're mostly sad it's going to be a Metroidvania? You don't like Metroidvanias, Rose? Not a fan of backtracking platformer games? It's not your favorite thing ever? You know, I really should stop doing this and go take on the boss fight that we actually came here for. But counterpoint, this is fun to do. So, as you guys know, part of getting all those Pokemon brought over here, all those Meloetta specifically, required me to replay the opening to Pokemon White ad nauseum. And I just have to say, Professor Juniper, nobody else in this universe renames their Pokemon. Why are you being so passive-aggressive about it to me when I decide not to? What's your problem? I'd love to know. Anyways. Whoop! Excuse me. Ow. Just straight up ran into that, I guess. Excuse me, Shinx. You never played Metroid or Castlevania? I mean, I never played Castlevania or Metroid either, but that's just what the genre's called. So, what do you think, chat? Creative choice or glitch? Place your bets now. I only started playing Ori, and I think I played it once or twice and never got around to finishing it. One of these days I might go back and finish it. I like a good Metroidvania, but there are plenty of bad ones. Ori's considered one of the good ones, but I haven't really played it enough to make an assessment. I do own a plush doll of it, though. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I think Okie Dokie here is struggle busting a little bit. I do like how Ogre Pawn is just like watching that and just bouncing around like completely unaffected. Oh. There's something funny about that to me. There are so many shiny objects here. Well, that's a weird texture fade. It's kind of funny how this game... Okay, so it does it up close, too. Like, I thought it was a... Okay, so... Okay, now it stopped. So, I don't know what that was about. I also don't know why its frame rate drops to 5. Okay. Game of the year, folks. Alright. Let's go fight with this thing. It is funny to me how a million people all said, the Switch needs to be upgraded and this game is proof of why. And I'm like, no, this game is just proof that the developers still don't know how to develop for the console. Like the Switch is using some pretty old hardware. There's no doubt of that. It is underpowered. But like... I'm not asking Nintendo to charge me another $300 just so I can play Pokemon at a higher frame rate. I want Game Freak to make a game that can operate at a higher frame rate. And I don't think they need double the RAM to do it. I think they just need to stop failing. Let's Moonblast this. Atoria is still a little ticked off from that last battle. Oh, there's another shiny object over here. One hit KO? Yeah, that makes sense. I'm sure that will be very emotionally satisfying for everyone involved. And we're being attacked by a bird. I don't know. Oh, good. It's back to doing the little vibration trick again. Well... Now I caught it, so it can't be aggressive to anybody else because it's going to be in a box. It enjoys dropping things that make loud noises. Oh, that sounds like the exact opposite of the kind of bird I'd want to hang out with. Alright. Vitoria's in charge. Let's go fight with this jerk. He just pulled the Super Mario 64 Bowser walk. Did y'all see that? Here's the buff one. So what do you think, Carmine? Can you actually offer some support this time? He just stuck out his tongue at us like King Boo. Well, I don't have the ability to, I don't have the ability to, oh. Okay. Interesting. I don't have the ability to terrestrialize because I already used that on my last NPC battle. So we'll just psychic it straight in the face. Carmine, what kind of burn is that? Oh, alright. About half of the way there. Tinkaton to experience grind on Wandering Gardevoir. You should probably not say that where Rose can hear it. Just gonna... Or not where Atoria can hear it. You probably shouldn't say that where Atoria can hear it, Rose. Just gonna say that. Close combat. Focus Sash again. How many Focus Sash does Carmine carry around? Seriously, am I the only one wondering that? Oh, now special defense is down. That makes Atoria's life all the easier. What was that about giving you the last hit, Carmine? I love how it stops the game to give us the cutscene of that happening still. Carmine, Atoria did all the work that time, just so we're clear. Alright. Got all the masks. Booyah. And Ogerpon is very pleased, which is honestly the whole point of this exchange. I mean, the other three are still doing their weird thing. Hey, have you been following us this whole time, Kieran? I wouldn't be surprised. That does seem in character for you. I like how I look uncertain, but also still nod. It'll be okay, I promise. Are you sure about that? Oh, there goes that Joy-Con battery. Hang on. And just pull out another one. Another day, another battery. Yeah. He did have a confident look in his eyes. I mean, that's true. So we gotta head back to the village. Your natural charm. What Carmine really means is she'll threaten everyone with violence until they do as she says. And you know, in just this one instance, I might actually be okay with that outcome. Anyways, let's fly back. Oh yeah, this way. Nope, not that. Further down, there it is. Oh. Hey, what happens if I just fly straight here? I'm curious now. Like, if I just bypass... if I just bypass the event entirely. I'm sure they had the foresight to perceive that I might pull a stunt like that, but I'm still curious. Okay, so it spawns you by the Pokemon Center, then kicks you out of the Pokemon Center, and over here. Are you sure about that? Are you gonna elaborate? No, not going to elaborate? Alright. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo. I have a feeling we're about to walk into a disaster. I could be wrong, but it's just a thought. You've never seen such a nervous... Oh, that face. I'm still kind of impressed, honestly, at the caretaker's, like, entire garb, if I'm honest with you. Oh. Starly, I don't know how you got to that event, but I have some curiosity. I guess Kieran's got a little more courage than anybody gave him credit for. Maybe just a little. I know Ponyo is the name of a film, but I keep reading it as one of Kirby's phrases, even though he doesn't. Yeah, you know. You know, I think the most impressive part is that everybody believed this kid. I mean, that's great, but I'm still a little impressed. Oh, yeah. Alright, so our next destination... Oh, what were you doing up there? She was just hanging out on top of the Pokemon Center. Well, yes, you're very cute. I concur. You're also very close. Would you mind backing up just slightly? I did not expect them to spawn her directly above the Pokemon Center. Oh, that's great. Also, did you guys notice we've got 3 quick balls for the teammates? That's funny. I just noticed that. Oh, Atoria? There's nobody here to beat up, but I didn't mean to actually do that. Alright, here we go. Oh, time to stretch. That does feel good. Alright. As we were. Wait. Hold on a second. I mean, I kind of already know where we're going, but let's... You guys know how good I am at paying attention, so let's just, like... set the destination manually so I don't get completely off track. There we go. Alright. Come on, you two. We got places to be. Take your time back there. Okay. Crescendo gave up. Like, no. I don't feel like doing that. My apologies to all the crops. Going up. That's nice. I don't think I picked this up before. See you, Rose. Safe travels. Oni's Maw. That's one heck of a name for a pathway. Oh, we found a Premier Ball. That's funny. What are the odds? I mean, I'm sure somebody's actually gone through the game code and learned exactly what the odds are, but you know. Like how that Noibat is just sitting there. Just vibing. Whee! Boop. The climbing animation might look a little janky, but Miradon is really good at it, so you know what? Props to them. We've reached the den. Let's say, I wonder how we prevent the other ones from coming back, though. The face of, hey, wait a minute, where do you think you're going? I don't know how Kieran feels about that. What? Well, I mean... Oh boy. And well, at least Aitoria's not in the front of the team, so it won't be completely destructive. I mean, that's... yeah, I mean, I can't believe I'm saying it, but Carmine does kind of have a point. I don't think we're getting away from this fight, chat. Alright, well, Crescendo's in charge right now. Kieran has not proven to be a pushover, so, you know, this just might be a tough fight. Where do the bushes come from? Just look at those textures, man. You can see all 6 details. I mean, I'll do my best. Those eyes are concerning to me, chat. Just so we're clear. OBS, you have one job. Sorry about that. Darn hotkeys. Anyways, I noticed it immediately, so you guys didn't miss anything, at least. Sorry about that. Alright, so, okay, up first we got Shiftry. So, I'm gonna say... Drain Punch. Okay, Fake Out. Good start. That cancels my first move. Now let's try Drain Punch. Crescendo's like, slap. Alright, what's up from Shiftery's end? Leaf Blade, ooh. Here's another Drain Punch. Alright, that's one down. Even without that type adjustment. Up next is Yan Mega. Yan Mega, bug type. And flying. I feel like Crescendo is not the best equipped to deal with that. Yeah. Yeah, the bug type is not something I'm strong against. Weak, 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 and weak. So that leaves me with Soul and Snoodle. Problem is, Soul takes forever to do anything, so... sort of torn here. Alright, let's see how Snoodle fares. Worst comes to worst, I can always brute force my way through, but I'd rather avoid it if I can. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch. That bug type advantage makes life a lot harder. Maybe Sucker Punch will save me. I have to assume or hope that the next move that Kieran uses is a psychic move. That's probably my only safety if I go with Sunshine. Let's see what happens. We keep bringing down its attack, not that it helps. Okay. So that did play out in our advantage. Fire Fang, Thunder Fang, those are both super effective. The question is, will we be fast enough? Or should we stick to Sucker Punch? I'm gonna try Thunder Fang and hope it works. And of course it landed a crit. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll try it. If not, we're gonna switch to Aetoria and just try to brute force our way through. Keyberry, huh? You know, I gotta give props to the developers. They made a post-game DLC that actually requires you to put some real thought into what you're doing. I mean, the argument could safely be made that if we'd stuck to the team that we brought in from the previous region, we would have probably wiped the floor with them, but you know what I mean. Yeah, we might have to rebalance our team. And that brings his defense. Here comes Bug Buzz again. Yeah. I don't know, we might actually want to bring back some members of our old team. Because several members of the existing one really don't have that many viable moves. Shiny level 100 Meloetta. I mean, Crescendo's nice, but I'm not even sure Crescendo was really well equipped for this part of the region, to be honest. We'll just have to hope that Aetoria can brute force us through. That'll work. Probo Pass. No, I'm just gonna keep him as I is. Question is, do I even spend a turn trying to heal, or do I just go straight for more brute force? Probably more brute force. Probopass is ground type, and what's the other type? Ground and psychic? Is that right? I can never remember with Probopass. It's got one of those types that's like impossible for me to consciously recall. I guess I could just look it up. Let's see here. Probopass. I do love how the game goes out of its way to describe it to me. Like, I know. Oh, Rock and Steel. Okay, I wasn't even close. So, realistically, a fighting type move would probably be our best bet. Huh. Well, since it's steel, it's going to be immune to this, and it's going to be mostly immune to this. So, really, our best bet would have been to bring in... Crescendo. Let's see what happens. Flash Cannon. Walked that one right off, didn't we, sweetheart? I'll get a boost in my... I'll get a boost with my... If I use Relic... Yeah. Duskfy and I are on the same wavelength here. Let's see if we can put it to sleep, too. That would make life even easier. That much I did know. That much I did know, Duskfy. Body press. Okay. Let's hope Drain Punch does the trick. Yeah, that works. Up next is Poliwrath. Nah, Crescendo can stay in it. We'll just switch types back. Belly drum. Okay. Clever! Good thinking, Kieran. Unfortunately, I'm still gonna stomp all over you. Yeah. Up next is Gliscor. Gliscor is one of those funky looking Pokemon. Flying, and I want to say poison. Could be wrong. Whew. It's definitely got the speed advantage. Alright, Etoria, you're back. When he uses X-Scissor again, it'll hurt, but it won't kill. Ground flying. Oh, well. I got one of them right. Gonna use X-Scissor again? Okay, Earthquake this time. Still got that speed advantage, though. I like how Carmine is just standing there watching. Up next is Diplin. Okay, I have Diplin, so I know that's a grass and dragon type. I don't have any fire types. But I do have... Crescendo does have U-turn, though. Oh, grass, yeah. U-turn could... U-turn will be super effective, so that would buy me a turn. Alright, let's try it. Good thought, Duskfy, but I figure just for fun I'll bring out Crescendo and have Crescendo open up with a U-turn, then bring Atoria out so that, you know, Diplin doesn't have a chance anyway. Super sweet Serp. Evasiveness is down. No worries, because Crescendo's only staying in for one turn. Alright, Atoria, you're up. And now your evasiveness is down. Goes both ways. Energy Ball. Ooh, nice move. What you carrying there? Is that leftovers? Yep, it's leftovers. Good for you. So long. Huh. Well, I'm impressed you didn't just go down completely. Serp Bomb, which still got avoided. There's leftovers again. Alright, Etoria. Finish him. I mean, you did do a good job, kid. I just didn't have the most balanced team, to be honest. Some of these party members are about to be voted off the island. Skill issue? My skill issue? I mean, harsh, but I guess you're not wrong. Okay. Well, my whole team has been healed for me, so we'll just have Crescendo deal with it. Sure. Sure, let's do it. Ogre Pawn will be changing types. I assume with the mask. Yeah. So how mad will you all be at me when I use my Master Ball? I mean, that's pretty slick. I'll give you props for that. So I don't think I'm actually allowed to use the Master Ball. Yeah, I have to actually take her out. So... Terrasolizing seems a little early. I'm curious, just for my own sake. We've got effective, 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 effective. Dig would be super effective. So would bulldoze. And that's about it. Alright, I'm gonna stick to what I know. Grass and fire. It's quite the combination when you think about it. Grassy terrain! The battlefield got, you know, green. Oof. That hit harder than I thought it would. Uh-oh. That one's gonna sting. Whew. Alright. Oh, well, thanks. But since you've got the speed advantage, the best thing to do is probably for Crescendo to bail. I think Aetoria can take an Ivy Cudgel. Question is, can they match the speed? Let's find out. If not, we'll try pulling out Sucker Punch, but I think Aetoria can do it. Well, I've been wrong before. Here comes Ivy Cudgel again. Gotta be honest, chat, I don't think this battle's gonna go very well if every single one of these turns is a one-shot attack from the opposition. I don't feel super great about my odds if that's what's gonna keep happening. Wait. Why didn't Sucker Punch work? Is it a top priority move regardless? Oh, because I chose Dig. I thought I picked Sucker Punch, but I didn't. Good job, Sunshine. A crit right when we needed it. I don't think this fight is over. And considering how much of a beating my team has already taken, I don't feel super great about my odds. Special defense is up. Being slower by default than everything she does is definitely not helping me. Oh, well, that's an interesting choice. Say, I figured Ivy Cudgel probably wasn't a priority move, but she was moving fast enough that for a moment I thought it might be. I'm just gonna have to keep relying on Grass Knot over and over. Alright, that's down. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I'm not sure what this mask does. Grass and rock, huh? I guess we'll just keep hitting it with Grass Knot until that stops working. It stopped working. Rock, 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 rock. Better just use a turn to revive. I don't think I have any other choices. Or maybe a turn to heal. Apologies in advance. I'm fine with stalling. Try to think if it's worth stalling out to try to restore the whole rest of the team. It might be. But if I have to spend each turn trying to recover this one, it won't matter. Well, that answers that question. Crescendo, you're up. Question is, do I even have time to change? Based on the fact that Ogre Pond is so speedy, I think if I would get a stab, but the Relic Song would not be very effective and I'd have to spend a whole turn on it. I'll just have to go for Drain Punch directly. Is anyone else seeing a pattern here with Ivy Cudgel? Because I am. Alright, we're going to use a turn to heal. Yep, here comes Ivy Cudgel again. I don't know what to do. I'm not sure. I mean, I could... in theory, I could literally just give Crescendo potion after potion after potion until eventually Ogre Pond has to stop using Ivy Cudgel. Because I know there's got to be an upper limit to how many times she can use that move. Especially if the game's going to give her a random critical hit. Just out of curiosity, how many times can she use Iron Cudgel? Is there actually no upper limit? Because if so, this battle is probably going to be lost. I don't see another way around it. part of the problem is that I can't get Crescendo. Good to know, Duskme. I can't get Crescendo to keep enough health that I could actually return a hit. I'm just stuck in hit limbo. Grassy terrain, okay. Low kick. I think you guys might be right. Maybe the boss fight does make no difference. However, that's the first time in like 17 turns it hasn't tried to use... Well, not 17 turns. But I have a feeling we used up its Ivy Cudgels. Okay. I mean, it feels like a cheap way to win, but, you know? At the same time, when you have a move that can one-shot your entire opponent's team over and over, I guess they have to resort to cheap tricks. Alright. Wishing right about now that I had a fire-type move. Alright, I'm gonna see if this works. Ah, there it is. So I'm guessing that Ivy Cudgel gets restored every time. Well, I would use an X defense Duskfee, but it won't matter if I have to spend if the next move one-shots Crescendo anyway, which how much is the defense going to boost? 2 stages? I mean, I can try it. Let's see here. We'll give it a shot. You mean like that? All right. Here comes Ivy Cudgel again. Less destructive by far than last time. Good call. Let's make it even harder. Thing is, I know that I know that, U-turn would be super effective right about now. Oh my gosh, seriously? Well, that felt pointless. Four stages of defense boost, and it didn't matter because the game gave Ogerpon a crit anyway. Oof. Even if I do, it won't be enough to save me, Luma. It won't be enough to save me. I can only spend this turn healing. If I do anything else, I lose. I basically just have to try to outlast all these Ivy Cudgels. I don't really have another option. I don't know if I can do it, but it's pretty much the only other option I've got. Note to self, go shopping after this. If Ogerpon does get another crit, the game's over regardless. Grassy terrain. Just struggle bussin'. There we go. Well, nobody got anything out of that. Phew. Well, Ogerpon's no pushover, I'll tell you that. What do you guys want to nickname this goober? Hello, new follower. Good to see you, Jordan. Thanks for the follow. Make yourself at home. I'm actually just getting ready to go on my next break, guys, but while I do, why don't you decide on the name and make the new person feel at home, will ya? Thanks for bearing with me. I'll be right back. Hello. Did you... Ivy Cudgel? Really? You want me to nickname? That's mean. Sort of funny, but mean. Duskfy and I were just having a discussion about whether it makes sense to consider swapping some of the team from our previous campaign. And I thought I would ask you guys as your opinion about it after we finish naming this. And I'll be honest, I do think Ivy Cudgel might be a little on the nose, but I am good with Ivy. I think Ivy would work. Also, Duskfy, hold on a second before we do this. There's a non-zero chance, Duskfy, that I don't actually see what you just wrote. Hang on. Well, yeah, I know that. I do know that. But anyway. So the question is, if we're going to add Ogerpon to the party, who should we trade out? You're playing Mario Kart? Oh, Luma, I pointed out that Snoodle's not had a lot of fairy types to pick on, and Duskfy said, hey, you know, it's not like Snoodle can only be effective against fairy types. And I said, I know, but, you know. Snoodle or Smith, huh? Yeah, these two overall do seem to have the least capacity for dealing with what we've dealt with so far. Alright. We'll vote Grand Smith off the island. That's one for the Pokedex. And now we have the masks. Well, I mean, we have two options as far as I see it, Duskfy. We can bring back some of the party members that were higher leveled and do some more grinding to prepare for what comes next, or we can stick with the existing team and just grind for several hours, because otherwise I just know they're all going to get stomped all over whatever's next. Luma, Meloetta doesn't appear in Gen 9's Pokedex, so that's why it doesn't have a dex entry. I think Kieran would have been insulted, and I would not have blamed him if I had stuck Ogerpon in the box. I know that's supposed to be crying, but the U at the beginning made it very difficult to understand. It just got very quiet. Alright, well, the party's been healed again. We should probably save while we still have a chance. Who are you? Do we know who this is? It's really not me. I do appreciate how the game lampshades it, though. Like, why is it always this NPC? Alright. So, let's think. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to do some swaps? Do you want to grind out with the existing team? Do you want to... Like, how do you want to do this? Because I was thinking about it, and on one hand, you know, we could certainly just do a lot of wild battles and grind a bit and see if we can get these guys to a point where they're capable of taking on basically anything. I see Ivy's already got a mask on. Ability, Defiant. Interesting. Wait, hold on. Are you actually holding an item? Doesn't show you as holding an item. Oh, no, you're not holding an item. It just shows you as holding an item. Wait, is your icon, like... Hang on just a cotton picking second. Oh, we could give you leftovers. Interesting. 1, 2, 3 masks. Okay, so you are wearing the fourth one. But yeah, that's the answer to your question, Luma. We should hand out some items, probably. What does our Pokemon box look like? I haven't looked at it in a little while. Okay, these are the previously retired team. I remember Corazon got quite a few more levels than the others. Which is funny because we actually started off with Carol as our starter. But apparently Carol is considered the one with the least overall stats, so that's fun. Wait, why is there a... Oh my gosh. This is the shiny one, right? Yeah, we should probably take you out of the box and put you somewhere a little more special. There we go. So you don't get mixed in with everyone else. It's just funny to see all these level 12 Pokemon, all these level like 12, 10, 15, maybe 20, when we've been almost exclusively getting nailed by level 65 and up Pokemon for the last like hour and a half now. Also, why did we name this one Brian? Does anyone remember that? Like, why did we do that? That was an interesting creative decision on our parts. Let's fill in some of these blank gaps. There we go. Do, 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 do. Yeah, Layers was. I don't remember if Brian was. I thought I caught that one. Alright. So I guess it's up to you, chat. Do we keep this party more or less as it is? I mean, or do we swap in a few of the classic Pokemon from the previous party? Do you have an opinion? I will await your guys' theories while I continue finding Carmine. We've spent a lot of time finding Carmine, when you think about it. They could have called this DLC section just Finding Carmine. You know what? She might not actually be here. I should have probably checked the map. Oh, yeah, she's at the Loyalty Plaza. There we go. I mean, I motorcycled over here, so I don't know if that counts as taking my time. Well, you know, at least she can admit she's part of the problem. It's a little overdue, but it's about time. Sure. Okay, so I better familiarize myself a little bit with Ogerpon's overall stats and moves. Let's see here. Yeah, we know we know about Ivy Cudgel. Lonely by nature. Yep. I feel like we should probably hand off an item, so let's check the item bag. Wow, that's a lot of rare bones. We should probably go sell those later. Look at all these shards. Water type. We don't really have a water type, so that could come in handy, but so could a fire type. Alright. Nice. Okay, that's cute. And then, are there any fire type moves in our existing Spite? I love how Spite is an option. Solar Beam. Oh look, a fire type who can learn Solar Beam. But not Flare Blitz, so, you know, don't get too excited. Carmine, Amnesia, Thunderbolt, Surf, Scent. I don't think I even have, like, that many fire-type moves, and I'm guessing... despite the fire type, Ogerpon probably doesn't actually have access to that many fire-type moves. Oh. Ogerpon can learn False Swipe. Making her the only move who can. Or only Pokemon who can learn that move on my team right now. That's actually really funny to me. Like, what are the odds? Can also learn Rock Tomb. Ah! Oh, it does make it a lot easier. Okay, well... probably makes sense to put her near the front. Oops, I pushed check summary instead of change position. Alright. I'm gonna put you over here. Let's, see how this goes. Better save one more time, just in case. I've had a few battles now that have all collectively made me a little more wary of just walking into fights. Yep, let's do this. Starts with Meloetta. I mean, the idea did occur to me. Mightyena! Alright. Technically you woke me up, but whatever. Ivy's Mold Breaker. Mold Breaker, huh? Well, let's try it. Okay, sure. Thanks for the crit. You know, there's moments. I like how she has 2 cutscenes loaded for that. Trust me, I'm surprised by the critical hit too. Up next is Ninetales. Hey, Light. Or not Light, I should say. We're dealing with Carmine. She wants to fight Ogrepon after we just caught it. Still trying to decide whether Ninetales would be a good choice. We're up against the Ninetales, that is. Trying to decide who would be best for dealing with it. I mean, any moves that... Yeah, I was gonna say, any moves that get thrown at Ivy are gonna be, like, neutral if they're fire types, thanks to the whole fire type thing. Should you trade your Japanese walking wake for a Japanese shiny Fuecoco? I mean, it's hard for me to advise on that. Duskfy might have a better answer for that question, actually. But in my mind, the answer is probably no. That's my mind, but you might get a different answer from them. Now, let's see, where am I going? Well, I guess it just wouldn't be the same if I didn't do this at least once. Alright, Crescendo, you're up. Flamethrower. Nice start. No burn that time. I expected there to be one, but there wasn't. I know that feeling, not Light. I know that feeling. You're like, hey, game, I do have other things I need to do eventually. Alright, back to Ivy. Overpays? Do you mean Ogrepon? Alright, Leavanny, you're up. Since it's fire type, I already know how well this is gonna go. Bye. Sinistcha, will you switch your Pokemon? Ghost and... I can never remember the other typing for Sinistcha. Let's just keep Ivy in the game. I'm enjoying this. Yeah, that's what I thought. This should work. Oh. Interesting. Akaberry, huh? Nice thinking. Now let's try this again. Ta-da! Morpeko! Let's see. Will I switch to Morpeko against Morpeko? Nah. Shiny Groudon, wow. Yeah, that's an effective little trick. Now, here comes Paralysis. Alright, let's throw down a Paralyze heal. So we can see if Ivy gets to try this. Here comes Aura Wheel. Alright. Yeah. Alright, Ivy. You did good. I'm gonna swap you out. You're up, Crescendo. I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah. Little Pico, you little goober. Let's take a quick turn to heal. I'm pretty sure that Atoria can handle this. Alright. There we go. I think that's the first time that her Morpeko has actually been such a challenge. Well, at least she admits it. Do 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 do. Well, she is very cute. Oh, there goes the phone. I like how even Ogrepon is startled by the phone. That's one less phone call I have to make. Love that sense of convenience. Alright, well, we're off to the community center. Play nice one last time. Have you been playing nice? Is that what you've been doing? Because that seems... doesn't feel quite like it. Whatever. Alright, well, we gotta do some shopping before we do anything. We gotta shop and we gotta heal, because... yeah. That fight with Ogrepon blew through a lot of our resources, and that fight with Carmine actually did do a little bit of damage. Not a lot, but a little bit. Oh, metronome. Has anyone ever, like, considered what would happen if you were to try to do a whole run that was just Pokemon that knew metronome? Like, that would be destructive, I feel like. No, I haven't adjusted mine, Lula, but I will. I didn't really get the time this weekend. Or rather, I didn't get the focus this weekend. I think that would be a more accurate way of putting it. I'd like to buy some stuff from you. Because... yeah. You know, I wish I had a suitcase that could handle this. Or not a suitcase, a real life case that could handle this. Wouldn't that be impressive? Max potion. Yeah, I'm gonna need a whole bunch more of these. Since I just blew through a bunch. Alright, I think we're doing alright in terms of other resources. Yeah, we should be fine for Pokeballs and stuff. Is there anything else I can sell that I don't need? Does anyone ever use the energy root? Like, it just feels mean. Since the Pokemon outright admit they don't like it, you know? You're like, maybe I shouldn't. Look at all these stones. So many stones, so little time. And a chipped pot. And a cracked pot. Who you calling a crackpot? I don't know why my voice cracked for that. Anyways. Let's see what weird angle the camera goes with this time. Oh. That's actually a normal angle. Alright, that works. Well, there you go. Nice. Now, let's think. What else? Guess we should save real quick, because we just bought a whole bunch of stuff. And technically sold a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, and this is where we're supposed to be. So I guess we'll go do that next. Most of us are here. Okay, that was kind of rude, don't you think? So what's up? We visit all the sign boards in Kitakami. Which means your self-guided tour is at an end. Oh, we get a present. A mochi set. Interesting. Visitors from Paldea still have heaps of time left to enjoy Kitakami and all it has to offer, so continue to make yourselves at home and explore as you please. However, Carmine, Kieran, and I will need to return to Blueberry Academy a little early. But why? There have been some developments concerning the Great Cover. Great Cover. Might be time for me to start wrapping up, chat. I'm sure you'll be fine without me. Okay, sure. Yeah, we noticed. We did notice this. Well, you know, she's not wrong. Carmine, I'm glad you're glad, but also you really gotta do something about those bangs. Blueberry Academy. That's just a fun thing to say. Two-handed wave. And off she goes. One-handed wave. Alright. Alright. We're not doing both. That wraps up the school trip, huh? Time to stretch. I like how Nurse Joy is just in the back there, continuing to stare at her phone while all these kids scream. You should probably... Okay, well, you know, I'm not gonna comment. This does not feel like the time for it. To be continued. Ellipsis. You can't see it because it's behind my head, but it said to be continued. Do. Well, that was weird. And I think that's where we're gonna wrap up for the day, folks. There is more to be done, but I think we're gonna take a break for the day and pick up either here or somewhere on Thursday. So, for the time being, wait for the trade. Oh, well, let me stretch real quick again. Ah, here comes the rodent. No, where? Oh, there it is. Alright. Well, it looks like that... You guys having enough fun over there? Okay. Anywho, I will see you guys next time. Until then, take care of yourselves, stay safe, and I will catch up with you next time. Thanks for hanging out. Oh my goodness. You know, eventually I'm going to start keeping these. What? Was that a mellow and a pothole? Okay. Bye. Ciao for now.